Good morning and afternoon, distinguished members of the Kiwanis family, fellow leaders, partners in service, and friends. It is an honor to speak at the first Kiwanis Club of Global Alliance International Women's Day celebration as we pause to recognize the women who hold communities together, who nurture the next generation, and who lead with courage, creativity, and conviction. And as a British Jamaican woman living between the diaspora and Jamaica, I sit here deeply aware that our island has always produced women who do far more than survive. Jamaican women transform, Jamaican women build, Jamaican women lead. From the very beginning of our national story, women have been at the centre of liberation and community building. We think of Nanny of the Maroons, a strategist, a warrior, a nation builder, a woman who understood that freedom is not given, it is claimed. We think of Louise Bennett Coverley, Miss Lou, who taught us that our language, our culture, our identity are worthy of pride and preservation. We think of the most Honourable Portia Simpson Miller, who broke barriers and carried the hopes of women and girls into the highest office of the land. We also think of our global icons, Shelley Ann Fraser-Price, Elaine Thompson-Herah, Dr. Terry Carell-Reid, Dr. Paula Tennant, women who showed the world that Jamaica's excellence is not an accident, it is a legacy. And our very own Hope Marks, Kiwanis International President-elect, the first Black woman and first Caribbean national to hold this top leadership position in the 110-year history of Kiwanis International. These women embody the spirit of International Women's Day, courage, resilience, and the power to shape history. But today, I also want to honour the women whose names may never appear in textbooks, but whose impact is written into the lives of every child they touch. The mother who works 2 jobs and still finds time to help with homework. The teacher who sees potential in a child long before the child sees it in themselves. The community leader who organises a reading programme, a feeding initiative, or a youth club because she refuses to let her community fall apart. The grandmother who becomes the anchor of an entire family. These women are the quiet architects of our society. They are the ones who hold the world together. And this is where the Kiwanis philosophy becomes so powerful. Kiwanis teaches us that service is the heartbeat of leadership, that to build strong communities, we must invest in children, uplift families, and empower those who carry the heaviest burdens. Jamaican women have lived this truth for generations. When Kiwanis says, serving the children of the world, Jamaican women say, we have been serving them all along, in classrooms, in churches, in community centres, in homes across the island. When Kiwanis says, improving communities, Jamaican women say, we have been building communities from the ground up, often with limited resources but unlimited determination. When Kiwanis says, leadership through service, Jamaican women say, leadership is not a title, it is a responsibility. This alignment is not accidental. It is cultural, it is historical, it is who we are. But we must also acknowledge that not all women carry the same load. Some women face the compounded challenges of poverty, violence, racial discrimination, or limited access to education and opportunity. International Women's Day is not only a celebration, it is a call to action. A call to recognise the women who are still fighting for safety, dignity, and equality. A call to ensure that no girl grows up believing her dreams are too big for the world she lives in. A call to build systems that support women rather than systems that depend on women's unpaid labour and emotional strength to survive. Jamaican women are not only shaping our island, they are shaping the world. In the diaspora, Jamaican women lead universities, hospitals, businesses, cultural movements, and global organisations. They carry Jamaica with them, our rhythm, our resilience, our brilliance, and they leave their mark wherever they go. We are a small island, but we are a global force. So today, I invite the Kiwanis family to deepen its commitment to women and girls in three ways. 1. Invest in girls' leadership. Create spaces where girls can lead, innovate, and dream boldly. 2. Support women-led community initiatives. Women are already doing the work. Give them the resources to expand it. 3. Amplify women's voices. Ensure that women are not only present, but influential in decision-making spaces. When we lift women, we uplift families. When we uplift families, we uplift communities. And when we uplift communities, we uplift the world. So as we celebrate International Women's Day, let us remember this. Jamaican women have always been the backbone of our nation. Kiwanis has always been a champion of service and transformation. Together, we can build a future where every girl knows her worth, every woman has the support she needs, and every community thrives. Let us honour the women who hold the world together, not only with words, but with action. Now I'd like to share a poem entitled We Still Deh Yah. Jamaican women, you step into the room and everything shifts. Not because of hype, but because of heritage, because of truth. You influence with intention, motivate through memory, and inspire with the kind of courage that comes from generations who refuse to disappear. Intersectionality. For us, that is daily navigation, colour, class, gender, accent, body, background, all these threads woven into one fierce fabric. Still you rise, still you lead, still you lift other women, even when the world tries to weigh you down. So today, we honour the creators, the culture shapers, the quiet warriors, and the loud ones too. Jamaican women, you blaze a path so the next generation can walk with heads held high. You remind the world that brilliance speaks Patwa too. We are still here, we are still rising, and because of you, the whole nation rises with us. Thank you, and may we continue to serve with purpose, passion, and pride.